One thing I want to point out with you when we're talking about overloading is we're going to be looking at the suspension. Now, rust bleeding is something that happens where rust is actually being broken loose, and you can actually see it on the metal. Now, it's pretty normal, but when you see it on applications or on trucks with low mileage, like I mentioned, 12,000 miles, kind of low, we're looking at the suspension here, and we can see a lot of rust bleeding here. We can see a lot of movement. That means that these springs are actually moving while loaded, which is a little normal, but when you have a lot of weight on this, of course, it's gonna be even more spring rust bleeding you're gonna see. I also noticed that I do have some rust bleeding on one of these saddles, which there shouldn't be any kind of movement on this suspension. So when we do have movement on the suspension, that's just a small indicator that we have something going on with suspension being, and in this case, when it being only 12,000 miles, the only indicator it could be is being overloaded.